Hello, this is Anviti. Welcome to the news with NDTV. It's Tuesday, February 11th, and coming up in today's episode, police reports suggest conspiracy in the Tirupati Laddoo's row. BJP, Congress target Aam Aadmi Party over alleged discord after Delhi election loss. Ranveer Allahbadia faces summons as crass remarks reaches Parliament, and US-style crackdown on Indian immigrants in the United Kingdom. A police report accessed by NDTV claims there was an alleged conspiracy involving 4 men arrested in connection with the Tirupati Laddoo scandal, where adulterated ghee was supplied for the temple's famous laddoos. The issue made headlines last year and even reached the Supreme Court. It also created huge protests and political battles. The accused are said to have conspired to set up proxy companies and submitted false documents to secure tenders. It also claims that the ghee contained animal fats such as fish oil and beef tallow. The investigation has revealed that the 4 men, Pomal Jai and Vipin Jain, directors of Bhole Baba Dairy and Vaishnavi Dairy, Apurva Chawda, CEO of Vaishnavi Dairy, and R. Rajasekaran, managing director of AR Dairy, were allegedly involved in manipulating documents as well as prices. A special investigation team found that AR Dairy falsely claimed it could supply the required amount of cow milk fat per day to meet tender requirements, but the actual figures were much lower. The SIT also highlighted that these individuals allegedly falsified procurement data, including ghee and milk production figures. The scandal intensified when a Gujarat lab reported traces of animal fats in ghee supplied by AR Dairy for the laddoos, which sparked a religious as well as political controversy. The Andhra Pradesh government raised concerns after the report, while opposition parties criticized the then-ruling YSRCP for not addressing the issue earlier. Former Chief Minister Jagan Mohan Reddy's previous government faced accusations from the current Chief Minister Chandrababu Naidu and his party TDP, who called the controversy a failure of the government to ensure proper food safety standards, even though the adulterated ghee was found during the tenure of the current government, which is NDA. The Supreme Court intervened, stating that religion and politics should not be mixed, and directed an investigation. It also mandated that the federal and state agencies, including FSSAI, thoroughly investigate the allegations. The court ordered that all findings be reviewed and all possible action should be taken to ensure that no adulterated ghee was used, which had hurt sentiments of the devotees. According to the police report, the SIT investigation also revealed that AR Dairy had fraudulently altered documents to make it appear as if the ghee was sourced from their dairy when it was, in fact, supplied from Vaishnavi Dairy via Bhola Dairy. The Tirumala Tirupati Devasthanam, which oversees the temple, had previously disqualified Bhole Baba Dairy after it failed quality tests. Cops at home remarks in Parliament. YouTuber Ranveer Allahbadia is seemingly on the way to pay heavy prices for his crude and derogatory remarks. YouTuber and podcaster Ranveer Allahbadia is in ever-increasing trouble over his remarks on the roast show called India's Got Latent. During this show, he had asked a contestant if they would rather watch their parents have sex for the rest of their lives or join in once and stop it forever. While the 31-year-old has apologized for his crass comments, the row surrounding his remarks is snowballing into a major crisis, many pointing out that his apology came after multiple FIRs and a warning from Maharashtra Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis. Following complaints from several MPs, a parliamentary panel on information technology is discussing whether to summon Allahbadia. The podcaster might be issued a notice seeking his appearance before the panel to answer questions linked to the row. Priyanka Chaturvedi, Rajya Sabha MP from Shiv Sena Uddhav Bal Thackeray, has said she would raise the issue. Quote, "Any abusive language in the name of comedy content crosses limits is not acceptable. You get a platform, that does not mean you will utter anything. He is someone with millions of subscribers." Quote. She added that so many political guests have also appeared on his show called The Ranveer Show. The Prime Minister had recently given him an award for his social media work, which was also pointed out by Ms. Chaturvedi. Quote, "As a member of Standing Committee of the Ministry of Information and Broadcasting, I will raise this issue," she said on X. Police complaints have been filed in Mumbai and Guwahati against Ranveer Allahbadia. comic Samay Iraina, influencer Apurva Makhija, and others linked to India's Got Latent episode, where Allahabadia made these crass remarks. Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma said that state police had registered an FIR against these three, as well as YouTuber Ashish Chanchlani, comic Jaspreet Singh, and many others for promoting obscenity, engaging in a sexually explicit and vulgar discussion. In Mumbai, multiple complaints have been filed against Allabadia, who has 4.5 million followers on Instagram and 1.5 crore on YouTube. Police probing the matter had reached Allabadia's home and even the venue where the show was recorded. Social media influencer Sakshi Shivdasani raised the issue on her Instagram story. Why are the police being sent after a comic, a content creator? Are all the criminals in the country running free? Many echoed consent to her view that his crass comments should not be subjected to a police investigation or the police should not be reaching his house or the venue where it was recorded. However, many disagreed. Maharashtra Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis on Monday said he was informed about this matter and had warned that severe action could be taken. The incident has prompted a wave of criticism against the crass content in comedy shows. Singer B. Prak, who was to appear in Allabadia's show, has cancelled the plan and urged stand-up comedians to be careful about the content they create. He's cancelling the show, as we all now know the way Mr. Allabadia thinks and how his mind works. Aam Aadmi Party MP from Punjab, Malvinder Singh Kang, has responded to Congress leader Pratap Singh Bajwa's claim that over 30 AAP MLAs were in touch with Congress and ready to switch sides. Mr. Kang questioned Mr. Bajwa's statement, asking if all Congress MLAs were in touch with him, while highlighting the exits of Congress leaders like Fateh Jang Bajwa and Rajkumar Chhabarwal. He further accused Mr. Bajwa of making baseless claims and pointed out that despite Congress failing to secure any seats in Delhi, they celebrated the Bharatiya Janata Party's victory. Mr. Kang also clarified that the meeting between Aam Aadmi Party Chief Arvind Kejriwal and Punjab Chief Minister Bhagwant Mann, along with Punjab MLAs, was a routine organizational gathering and not a crisis meeting. Additionally, Punjab Chief Minister Bhagwant Mann addressed rumours about his position following Aam Aadmi Party's loss in the Delhi election. The party, which had won 2 consecutive elections, lost to Bharatiya Janata Party this year. BJP leader Manjinder Singh Sirsa claimed that Mr. Kejriwal was considering replacing Mr. Mann, calling him incompetent. Mr. Sirsa criticized Bhagwant Mann for not fulfilling key promises, including giving Rs 1,000 to women and addressing drug abuse in the state. However, when asked about these claims, Mr. Mann responded with a smile, stating that let them be, and assured that the Punjab government was ready to fulfill its promise to provide 1,000 rupees per month to women. Mr. Mann also addressed Mr. Bajwa's claim that more than 30 MLAs from the Aam Aadmi Party were in touch with Congress. Mr. Mann mocked the Congress leader, pointing out that his party had not won any seats in Delhi. Quote, Pratap Bajwa has been saying this for nearly 3 years. Ask him to count the number of Congress MLAs in Delhi for the 3rd time, unquote. He said, mocking the Congress for its hat-trick of scoring 0 seats in the Delhi election. The Congress party had governed Delhi from the late 90s till 2013, when the Aam Aadmi Party surprised everyone by winning not 1 but 2 consecutive elections. Going back to Punjab, the Aam Aadmi Party has 93 MLAs and the Congress has 16 in the 117-member Punjab Assembly. Regarding the Aam Aadmi Party meeting in Delhi, Mr. Mann explained that Arvind Kejriwal had thanked workers for their efforts in the Delhi election campaign and acknowledged that wins and losses are a part of politics. He confirmed that all Punjab MLAs had travelled to Delhi for the same meeting. The discussions, he said, were focused on the party's internal matters and future plans and were in no way an attempt to manage the alleged crisis that Congress and BJP have claimed. UK's Labour government has launched a major crackdown on illegal workers, drawing comparisons to US President Donald Trump's tough immigration policies. The UK-wide operation, overseen by British Home Secretary Yvette Cooper, targets sectors like Indian restaurants, nail bars, convenience stores and car washes that employ migrant workers. The Home Office reported a record-breaking January, with officials conducting raids at 828 locations, marking a 48% rise from the previous year. The 609 arrests are a 73% jump compared to the January of 2024. While the crackdown is happening across various industries, many of the raids have focused on the food, drink, and tobacco sectors, especially restaurants, takeaways, and cafes. For example, one raid at an Indian restaurant in Humberside led to 7 arrests and 4 detentions. Cooper emphasized on the importance of enforcing immigration rules, stating, quote, "The immigration rules must be respected and enforced. For far too long, employers have been able to exploit illegal migrants without any consequences," unquote. Cooper added that such practices also fuel dangerous crossings of the English Channel and contribute to the abuse of vulnerable people and the United Kingdom's economy. Keir Starmer, who was elevated to Prime Minister after the mid-2024 UK election, is said to be under pressure, especially with the rise of Reform UK Party. To address concerns, the Labour government is taking a show, don't tell approach, using TV footage to highlight its actions. Charter flights are being used to deport migrants, including those convicted of crimes such as theft, drug offences, rape, and murder. These deportations are a part of government's effort to remove nearly 19,000 foreign alleged criminals and illegal migrants since Labour took office. Notably, there has been a rise in right-wing sympathy in the UK, just as United States of America. Billionaire and now being called as Donald Trump's best friend, Elon Musk, has openly supported people making incendiary speeches in the UK against people of colour. The government has also launched a campaign to deter illegal immigration with social media ads in countries like Vietnam and Albania. These ads highlight the harsh realities faced by migrants who enter the UK illegally. The Home Office reports that between July 2024 and July 2025, arrests and crackdowns on illegal working have increased by 38%. Eddie Montgomery, Director of Enforcement at the Home Office, stated, and I quote, "We will continue to ramp up our activity to ensure those involved face the full consequences," unquote. The government is also focusing on protecting what they called vulnerable workers from exploitation. Amid these crackdowns, the Labour Party's Border Security, Asylum and Immigration Bill is set for its second reading in Parliament this week. The bill aims to give law enforcement more powers to combat organised crime gangs and seize mobile phones from those who enter the UK illegally. The Conservative Party has, however, criticised the bill, calling it too weak and demanding tougher measures to restrict migrant access to permanent residency. Immigration issues and migration as a whole were one of the key factors driving the voters in choosing the Labour Party over Rishi Sunak, who in many surveys, including Pew Research, was said to not have any control over immigration issue, being a person of Indian origin and a migrant himself. That's all for today. You were listening to the news with NDTV, your daily newspaper and TV bulletin wrapped in a compact podcast. If you want to catch up with the day's events in a hurry, do remember to subscribe to the News with NDTV on Apple, Spotify and the NDTV News app. This is your host Anvati, signing off.